It could take days before investigators can figure out what sparked a huge fire at an industrial plant.
That fire continues to burn this evening. That fire breaking out early this morning at National Salvage and Service Corps in Dudley. As CBS 17's Steve Sprazier reports, despite the size of the blaze, no one was hurt or evacuated.
The fire was spotted in the middle of the night, and it was already roaring.
A passerby here on Old Mount Olive Highway saw flames at this facility. They said they were about 3 stories high.
By daylight, the fire dominated the landscape, as evidenced by this video shot from 13 miles away. One of the problems firefighters had, the wind. It whipped the flames, which were then fueled by pine trees and other brush on the ground, which in turn sent a huge cloud of smoke all over the area.
It's gone from way over here to all the way over there. So that's scary.
More than 100 first responders from all over the area helped fight the blaze at the National Salvage and Service Corps facility off Old Mount Olive Highway in Dudley.
It's a big facility that has a ton of railroad ties in it that are on fire.
The community made sure that scores of first responders had plenty to eat and drink at the command post. Some, like these 2 women, brought food to firefighters at the scene, many of whom were volunteers. Even though it's kind of cold, it's important to keep the firefighters hydrated and keep them well fed, huh?
That's right. Got to look over people who look over us.
Despite the size of the blaze, no evacuations were required as firefighters worked to keep it contained and away from property.
So at this point, we're just containing those flames, trying not to make them spread to any other surrounding facilities.
The smoke plumes being monitored by the state's Division of Air Quality, but they've issued no warnings because it's high up in the atmosphere, not at ground level.
No, I could smell it earlier, the chemical, but I can't really smell it as much now, so hopefully it's getting out of the way.
Officials believe it'll be a day or 2 before they can finally get into the fire scene. And once they do, the official investigation will begin to figure out how and why it started. Reporting from Dudley in Wayne County, Steve Sprazier, CBS 17 News.